What is going on, Earth signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. Let's go ahead and see what is going on in your love lives for November 5th, 2018. Sorry that these videos are a little late, but hey, they're out now. Stay tuned for the other daily videos that are going to be coming up right after this. Alright, see what's going on in your love lives, Earth signs. And last good shuffle here. Let's start pulling. Alright. Oh, Earth signs, what is going on? Ooh. I understand. It's a constant Three of Swords journey with this Venus retrograde, man. Alright, so the underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles, which is upside down. Seven of Pentacles, guys. Seven of Pentacles. Underneath that, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is about whether or not what your heart's desire is, or the person that you find very, that you're in love with, if it's worth the effort putting in, right? Because it's been a long time, long journey. You guys come a long way. And with Pentacles, it takes a long time to manifest, a long time to get to a certain period. So there was a lot of work, a lot of dedication. And it's like, okay, how much more do I need to do? What does my future look like so far? Where am I going? So I kind of get that sense of a little bit of a frustration sort of energy here because of the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands that's crossed here. Okay, so Three of Swords as a challenge. This is talking about dealing with old issues, dealing with old pains, some heartache even. And that's what's kind of got your defenses up, is because obviously you're dealing with this. This is energy that's, not easy. Three of Swords is very hard to do. Releasing these, taking out the swords. That's hard to do, especially if they've been there for a long time. Now, that facing your fears is what's going to keep your, it's going to get your walls up fast. And it does kind of get this it does get exhausting because you're noticing and realizing there's a lot of stuff that you're going through and you're like, oh my God, how much more can I get? How much more do I need to do? And I feel like in order for you to be emotionally open, you got to just keep moving forward. The Nine of Wands is asking you please not to give up. Don't give up right now, because right now you're in the process of cleansing things. This is Scorpio season. Everybody's going through this sort of energy too, cleansing their era, cleansing their their space, and cleansing themselves for there to be something new. So it makes sense why you're not only dealing with old issues and you're having your defenses up, you're also facing some fears as well. You're facing some difficult energy, some things that are really intense and kind of confusing right now. And that kind of uncertainty and confusing may be triggering you as well. And that may be just kind of compounding on that extra issue of not really, feeling very good about, anything at the moment, because you're dealing with energy that is purposely being confusing. To get you to look at these Three Swords, to get you to look within, so you could trust further, so you can go ahead and trust more. Now, in the past, you did have the Eight of Cups. So there was this, dissatisfying sort of energy here, leaving something behind, but going off of, and you going off your intuition, going off of what you believe should be yours, right? You just following your intuition. And you just didn't settle for less. I feel like you went off and you're gonna find your own happiness here, instead of kind of, taking options that don't really appeal to you, which is good, right? But that put you in the area of kind of, in a place of fear, in a sense. Not in the sense, when I say this, I want you to understand, when I say that, I'm not saying this is like, oh, you put yourself in harm's way. No, you have put yourself in a situation where you have to find yourself. And that finding yourself, you may find a lot of skeletons hidden in that closet that you're digging through, so you can find that hidden box of treasure. The hidden box of your, old toys that you haven't played with in a long time, or the things that will inspire you to get to where you want to be later. But the point of it all is that, on your journey to finding what makes you truly happy, you got to get the gunk out the way first. You got to kind of clean the basket a little bit, of undesirables, in order for you to put the new fresh fruits and vegetables in. Now, I see why the future is the Five of Cups here. Because, right, you're looking at all the perishables. You're looking at all the things that didn't work. You're looking at all the pains, everything that you've been through that didn't work out, that weren't successful, the things that still hurt you to this day. But I feel like this is also honoring your emotions and truly honoring them, and not just like, okay, it happened, what's next? You know, because doesn't mean it's not necessarily healthy. It's okay to cry. It's okay to, scream out to the universe. It's okay to to be, open about how you feel. So, yeah, man, I think like with this situation that you're going through regarding, facing those fears and everything, it is preparing you because for something new. It's preparing you for something new, because you don't notice, right? Even though you notice what you've gone through, what you've lost, you have 2 cups here sitting there ready for you to take them. But before then, right, you gotta honor those emotions. You gotta honor the fact that you had lost something great. So you've been through an intense, like, healing boot camp practically. And you gotta give yourself a little bit of rest. But the minute you're ready, the minute that you've given yourself that time to mourn and to grieve, and you've done all that, you will be open and ready to go for the next chapter, for the 2 of Cups. Taking on a new adventure with what you got, So, with that being said, you guys have in your goal and aim ambition the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I like this. Goal and ambition and your advice. So you guys want to start a new go in a different direction, start something new. That's that makes sense. It's valuable to you. That's something that that can potentially get you to a place of stability, support, and security. Some of you guys, you may even want to offer someone a cup of love. Or not a cup of love, but you may want to offer someone something. You may want to offer them something long-term, something that you see valuable, a relationship that will last them for some time, will last you for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? But this could also indicate you guys, cultivating what you feel is of value to you, or, building your own sense of value. Okay? And I feel like what the advice is saying is, not necessarily, look at the details of a situation, but more of, but it's saying to really just kind of do the work that's not desirable at the moment, because the Knight of Pentacles can talk about doing the tedious, the unhappy work, the boring, backbreaking labor, but it's temporary. This situation is not going to last forever, right? This, dealing with triggers and old issues and all that. That's not going to happen forever unless you guys try to skimp out on what, on looking at all those things. It'll come back with a vengeance. But if you keep your head down and you just keep working at it and keep focusing on getting through this energy, right? Healing those wounds, addressing those triggers, being aware of what isn't satisfying. If you focus on really getting those, getting yourself to a place where you can accept accept what didn't work, but also accept that you have the power to change what's coming, to make whatever comes in, exactly what you want it to be. If you're accepting all those things, that's what's going to get you in the beginning, in a sense, because it's going to, it's going to turn out to be victory. It's going to get you to where you want to be. It's going to turn out in the way you want to be, because you've cleaned the space. You've opened the door. It's very death energy without having the death card in here at all. So let's go ahead and pull your messenger oracle. I have the wisdom of the oracle over there, but I'm pulling the messenger oracle for everybody. So mixing up the oracle cards a little bit. Sorry about that. Trust in magic. Wow, trust in magic. And that's saying that, you have to kind of trust that the universe knows what it's doing, and you have to trust that, everything happens for a reason, especially to get us to where we need to be, to where we, because we have a destination. We all do. We have a place where we want to be in our life. And in order for us to really get there, we have to acknowledge that, that we have, not just divine forces around us, but that we are part of those divine forces. And with those divine forces comes things that prepare us for what we are trying to get to, what our dreams are, where our goals are. And I feel like with trust in magic, I really feel like for this, it's saying trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust that you will get through this energy. And I know it's hard and it's difficult right now and you have to be strong, but trust me, it'll turn out. It'll turn out because you'll feel ready than ever to try again, try something new or go in a different direction. But all right, Earth signs, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And take care.